This week's case for the Crown Court resumes in half an hour. Doctors Elliott and Bowen can be found in their country practice at 2:30, and we stay in Australia for Sons and Daughters at 3:30. Children's ITV begins at 4, while at 5:15 there's show jumping from the Great Yorkshire Show. But now, music and merriment from The End of the Pier.
Hello everybody, good afternoon to one and all and welcome to the second of our brand new calendar summer season. The show which is frothy and lots of fun. Now over the next half hour we'll be bringing you the real flavour of the seaside with jokes and yarns from one of our best known comedy actors. We'll also have songs from our most popular country and western singer, all backed up by the harmonious Bob Hartley and the Boys. So let's get straight on with our own End of the Pier show by introducing our first guest today. Now, he's a former champion boxer, he's an ex-jockey, and he's made sides ache with laughter from Whitby to Weymouth. If you want another clue, remember the old saying, I'm not married, but I have been to a holiday camp. Well, here's the man who's been one of the most familiar holiday camp personalities on our screens for the past few years. Say, hi to Mr. Felix Bowness. Welcome. Thank you.
Hi! You see, there's life after lunch.
Well done. Isn't it funny, Felix,
yes.
that really, you've been, as we shall find out in the course of our talk, you've been around in showbiz for years and years and years and years and years and years.
Oh, no, so 33 to be quite honest.
33 and years, even.
Well, there is, yes.
Yes, but in the last, I suppose lots of people have seen you over all those years, but in the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years, you're now known to millions, just through being on the telly, isn't it amazing?
It's wonderful, it is really, yes. It is marvellous. It's done great things for me. But I first of all started years ago, over 30 years ago, when I won a talent competition at the Palace Theatre Reading. And for my reward, I was booked a week later on to do a week's variety with the top of the bill was Vera Lynn. And I used to do singing impressions then of, like Cavan O'Connor, I'm only a strolling vagabond. They don't remember. So young, aren't they? And I don't remember. And I did all these singing impressions. I sang a song of my own. Vera Lynn said to me, she said, darling, you've got a lovely voice. That damn fly here. And I said, you've got a lovely voice. Why don't you do some singing? And I tried to, so I used to sing. And then she took me to her home in Hendon. And she used to give me singing lessons every Wednesday afternoon that she was home. And she used to hold my hands over the piano and they'd play. And because I couldn't count the beats, you see, and I said, oh, you're not there, Vera. You wouldn't be there on a show. And to squeeze my, I said, oh, darling, you just, and she'd let my hands go. And of course, what I would do, I would forget all the last, I'd come in and, I said, oh, no, that's all wrong. About half a dozen lessons, she said, stick to being a comedian.
Yeah. So just hang on a minute. Let's just pause for breath there. Okay.
Yes, I see, I have to go like hell.
So you can squeeze it all in. Now, you mentioned Vera Lynn there.
Yes, yeah.
Talking of that, did you hear what Father Eskimo said to Mother Eskimo?
No, I don't know.
Father Eskimo said, what's for tea tonight? And she said, Vera Lynn. So he said, oh, God, not whale meat again.
What about that? I've got some older than that.
Okay, let's just go back to the beginning, because we said you came into your jockey cap, right?
Yes.
Which is a bit of a trademark for you. So you were a jockey, and you were also a boxer.
Yes, I was. When Randolph Turpin won the welterweight championship, and Eddie Thomas, who trains this Colin Jones, a fabulous fighter, was lightweight champion, I was beaten in the final at Wembley for the flyweight title, because I was only 7 stone, so I used to ride and box.
So you were a pugnacious little boy.
Oh, I was a little. No, I wasn't really. People used to pick on me because I was. That's why I took up boxing, really, because I was a little sod at school. Excuse the word, little. But I was at school. I mean, when I first went to summer shows, I mean, all the jokes now about summer seasons, landladies, and all that. I mean, they go back. They've stood the test of time. One joke in particular. Can I tell a joke?
Yes, that's what you're here for.
Well, it goes back when the dockers were in a lot of hot water those days. 30 years ago, this old comic had to do 5 programmes then, not just one or 2 programmes. We did 5 programmes a year. I was on my second year, so it meant 10 patter routines and 10 lots of sketches. So this joke was, and they're using it now. 4 of our top comics are still using them, and they've done them in the last year on the television.
Let's hear the joke.
The joke was, many years ago, thousands of years ago, Moses spake unto his people. He said, friends, take up your tools, get on your asses. We're off to the promised land. But what are the dockers saying today? Brothers, lay down your tools, sit on your asses. This is the promised land.
Yeah,
I thought
so
they'd gone
are you
better than
saying
that,
that,
but they're
Felix?
so young.
Are you saying that there's no...
Yet in...
See, now the choir in the band. And I've got